Okay, so the first test is called the Canadian trunk forward flexion. This tests the flexibility of the hamstring and the lower back. You want to remove your shoes and sit with the feet flat against the box. Reach forward and exhale as you reach. Hold for 2 seconds and do not lead with one hand. Make sure the knees are not bent when you reach. It is scored in centimeters, and also you want to do the assessment twice. Once you do that, take the best of both scores and then subtract 3 from the value that you got. After performing this test, I classify it as good. Now the next test we'll be performing is the YMCA sit and reach. Okay, so just like before, you're going to want to remove your shoes. Place the yardstick on the floor. We did not have a yardstick, so we used a 12-inch ruler instead. Now place a strip of tape on the 15-inch mark. We used the tile line instead as the tape. You want to make sure you place the tape edge 10 to 15, 12 inches apart from the feet. Now reach forward and exhale as you reach. The fingers must touch the stick, which I failed to do here, so make sure that you do it. You want to hold at least for 2 seconds, and do not lead with one hand just like with the Canadian. Now it is scored in inches, and you want to do the assessment twice. For the sake of the video, we only did it once, but you want to do it twice. Take the best out of the two scores, and then look at the table to see where you categorized as. I categorized as above average. Alright, the next test I will be doing is the chair sit and reach. Okay, so now we're going to be doing the chair sit and reach. It's meant for older populations. So first you're going to want a 17-inch height and chair, and you want to place it against the wall. You don't need to remove your shoes. Extend one leg that is ankle dorsiflexed, which means that the toes are pointed towards you, and keep the other leg flat on the floor. Keep your head in normal alignment. Next, exhale when reaching forward and hold for 2 seconds. You're going to need a second person to hold a ruler and assist. It is scored in inches, so when the space between the big toe and the fingertips is a score is negative. If the fingers go past the big toe, it's counted as a positive score. If you're touching your toes, it's scored as a 0. Now make sure you do it for both legs, and make sure to try to do it twice so you can see which one is the better score, and then see where you categorized as. Okay, the next test is called the Thomas test. This tests your hip flexibility. You're going to want to lie supine and bring your leg to the chest. If the straight leg remains in contact with the mat, hip flexors of that leg are flexible. There's only a pass or fail, so you got to score as flexible or inflexible. You need a second person to assist and also do the second leg. You do need to do both legs.